Hello boys, today's topic is valley. A valley is a low area between hills, or you can say a valley is a low area of land between hills or mountains, typically with a river or stream flowing through it. Valleys are one of the most important common landforms on the surface of the earth. Rivers and streams flowing through valleys drain from the interior land regions to the ocean. At the bottom of many valleys is fertile soil that make it an excellent farmland. There are three types of valleys: the V-shaped valley, the flat floored valley, and the U-shaped valley. Next is formation of rift valley. Do you know what is a rift valley? A rift valley is a lowland region formed by the interaction of the Earth's tectonic plate. A rift valley forms where the Earth's crust is spreading or splitting apart. Now, there are also some characteristics of rift valley. A rift valley is often narrow with steep sides and a flat floor. Many rift valleys have been found under water along large ridges that run through the ocean. These ocean ridges are formed as tectonic plates move away from one another. Distribution of rift valleys on the continent is regular and relatively sparse. Many rift valleys have volcanic cones on their floors or contain deep lakes. Now, some examples of valleys include the Great Rift Valley of Africa, Red Sea, and the Gulf of Suez. The Nile also flows through this rift valley in one part of the coast. The Dead Sea, the Valley of Jordan, and the Rhine Valley of Europe are also rift valleys formed through faulting. It is believed that the valley of River Narmada in India has also been formed through the activity of faulting. So, next topic is plateaus. The plateau is a broad and rather flat area of land rising sharply above the surrounding lowlands. They appear like a tableland. Most of them cover thousands of square kilometers in area. Now, we can understand like this that plateaus are landforms that are found in mountain regions. A plateau can be 90 meter to 900 meter high. Plateaus occupy a third of the Earth's surface and occur in every continent. The top of the plateau may not always be flat and level. How plateaus are formed? Plateaus are result of endogenous as well as exogenous process. As soon as an area of the earth crust is raised above the sea level, the process of erosion begins. Water moving downhill wear away the ground over which it floats. Now, how the river works? Some plateaus are cut by river and broken by deep narrow valleys. They are called dissected plateaus. Sometimes rivers cut so deeply into a plateau and the valleys widen so much that the plateau's areas are reduced to isolated peaks. The peaks tend to the same height that our original surface. Erosion due to moving glacier resulted in the formation of plateaus in the ice bound region of Greenland and Antarctica. How the volcanoes work? A volcanic plateau is formed when a large amount of lava flows out through the fault and crack in the earth's crust. The molten lava can be dispersed over large areas. When the lava cools and solidifies, it forms a large flat plateau of rock. The Deccan Plateau of India and the Plateau of Colombia are the examples of volcanic plateau. Some of the plateaus are quite high, but they do not have pointed peaks like mountains. The Tibet or the Tibetan Plateau is the highest plateau of the world, large parts of Africa, Australia, Asia and North America are occupied by plateaus. So this was the topic of today's valleys and the plateaus.